So hello everyone and welcome back for this rather special short flight. So let's jump back into the cockpit and let's talk about this flight. So this flight, Amsterdam. Yeah, it's very far flying. It's very hard. This flight was done at 25th of August of 2023, Amsterdam. You can see here this flight was 1 hour and 24 minutes. Even a flight from Amsterdam to Amsterdam, 3 hours and 19 minutes. That was on 31 August. 4 September, we have done a flight of 2 hours and 24 minutes. And at the same day, it was even 21 minutes that was taking off from the Kaagbaan and landing on the Polderbaan immediately after takeoff. So, yeah, this airplane had some difficulties, let's say that way. There was some test flights done, let's say that way. So it's MPH Martinair 9173. I have done with also in real life. They are taking now off here, but I have the weather preset from I think 3 weeks ago, because then it was horrible weather in the Netherlands. So I have saved that weather, what is now currently in the sim. Yeah, so it's climbed to 41,000 feet. I have done with Navigraph charts and Simbrief good as possible to make this precisely same flight as the real one with those turns. So let's see how that will go to be in real life. Yeah, and then he was landing on the Kaagbaan 06. Is that? Yes, because 240 on the other side. So, and he was parked there, and he was departing from this tent here. So, yeah, this flight from 3 hours and 19 minutes, if you are look back on flight radar 24, you have the Gold Edition, Papa Hotel, Mike, Papa Sierra, and then if you go to 31 of August of 2023 and you play back that flight, there's a rather yeah, let's say it very special flight, because he has also done some turns on 10,000 feet on high speed above the sea, above here. On 10,000 feet I think it was, and he flew 340 and he cans with EOS 360, so I think it was on 10,000 feet, flying very fast above the sea. If you see that back, how he was flying, that's crazy in 747. So we are doing this flight. So we are parked here at, I think it was Sierra 94 or 92. 94 indeed. So I hope that we are going to be at runway 36 left departing, and I hope that I can then taxi via Sierra 9 Sierra 2 Romeo Quebec. It is flight Tampa Amsterdam, so it's not updated, so it has only Quebec. And then Alpha 27, 28, or maybe 26 on Delta, otherwise on Zulu, Whiskey 5, Whiskey 13, and otherwise it will be Victor Mike, via Victor, Victor Lima, Victor Kilo, all short Victor 4, the runway 36 left, and then we have the Volco, no Spiker board, for Victor indeed, to AM013, because the 747 is flying a little bit farther out. And then it is to ANDIK. 3000 foot elevation airport is minus 11 feet down below sea level. So this was the screenshot that I've taken from flight radar 24 with the weather of that day at the same moment when I was saving this flight in prepared 3D with active Sky Next. That also is now turned off because then I have the same weather report. So conditions are thunderstorms. Yes, if you turn on the weather radar, is all over the place. So it's 70 degrees, the wind is 330 by 10, air pressure is 1011. Humidity is 100%, so it's all the way up. Yeah, so look at the weather here. 310 by 6,000 feet, showers, rain, few clouds 1500, broken clouds 5,000 with CB. There's also terra rain and a lot of turbulence. This was also the screenshot from my flight radar 24 that I took. So they are departing indeed from 26 left, and in real life they are landing at 27, but we are doing 26 because we have then 10 knots of wind from the left, precisely on the left, so it's not wind on the tail or on the back. So I have done 2 calculations takeoff performance via Tomcat and the Simbrief Inibuilds calculator. So let's see what are the differences are, because here it says 45, it says here 47, a margin of 33. Yeah, so let's do Simbrief and let's see how that so V1 114, it says here 112, VR 117, it says here 123, and here V2 135, here 144. But this is with a temperature of 54, and this is with 74, so I think that is a little bit too high. It's also the same. Yeah, I think it is was in kilos like that. Yeah, so that's also in kilos what I've done here in. So I've also made a preset of Papa Hotel Mike Papa Sierra for 77400 F. It's in real life the BCF. Echo Hotel Alpha Mike runway 36 left. Length feet weight kilograms. Yes, indeed kilograms. So 191632. Flaps optimum, thrust optimum, lead auto NTS auto wind velocity 30 by 10, temperature 17 knots, air pressure on 0. Well, none, it's of course wet. And that give us V1, so flaps 20, the rate to take off 2, V1 114, VR 117, and V2 135. With the PB4056 engines. So let's ignore this for now, and let's see if Simbrief is calculating this good enough, because then I can go with this and not anymore with this. Otherwise, yeah, sometimes I do build this because you have here runway intersections, and you have that not, I think, on no, on Simbrief it is not intersections. So also this airplane, when he was under some heavy maintenance, I saw it in real life. Yeah, the real one. You can see there pushback truck. There was also stairs connected to, but the door was closed, and there was here some vehicle with two technic people working on engine number 4. I have no idea why, but with 5 test flights, I think engine number 4 was maybe something wrong with it. But now in real life, he's flying back again. So let's see. Now on this side. Not on this side. So he was 2 of August. So he was landed today, 1 hour ago in Nairobi, and he's flying, I think, back tomorrow or tonight, and then landing the next morning in Amsterdam, because that same evening he's scheduled to do Martinair flight 85612 to Johannesburg. So, but he's now in Nairobi in real life. So let's go on the Simbrief PDF profile. So Martinair 9173, it's now 3 of August 2024 from Schiphol Amsterdam to Schiphol Amsterdam, Echo Hotel Alpha Mike, Echo Hotel Alpha Mike, Indy 747-400, Papa Hotel, Mike Papa Sierra. Yeah, it says here cost an extra 300. I've seen that the 747-400 from KLM or Martinair have different cost index for takeoff, cruise, and the ascent, but yeah, we are very light, so it will be taking not very long to go to flight level 410. There we are very below underneath max landing weight, if you can see here, so we can indeed going back immediately. The block fuel we are looking for on this flight from Amsterdam to Amsterdam is 22217. So this is the route what I'm making. What looks like on Simbrief, compare with flight rate 84, very close, not even the same flight as in real life. Also see here underneath, yeah, here, look at that. And if you compare that with this screenshot, so if you are looking here and here, I think this is really, look at that, same. Yeah, he was flying here at 31,000 feet, so this was a turn and then a little bit more and then to another waypoint. So so this is already Hamburg in Germany. So then he was a little bit to the left, so I put here in a waypoint and then right, and then yeah, not to A-trip, but on the other side of Amsterdam, flying to 06. So I think this is really not close, really close to the same flight. So it was this one. So if you want to do this flight, you can pause the video. And otherwise I can do, of course, also, yeah, I've then wait, yeah, I upload this route underneath down below in the description better, because if you are doing this copy and paste into your FMC, it takes some time. So if you want this route, it's down below in the description. So PAX is only 4, 2 pilots, 2 maintenance pilots. Cargo, yeah, 0.1 because the payload of the PAX. Payload estimated is 0.4. Zero gravity weight is 169.9. Maximum zero gravity weight is 288.0. So we are very below underneath max indeed. Estimated fuel is 22.2. Maximum fuel is 139.0. Estimated tonnage weight is 141.6, and maximum tonnage weights for taking off is 308.4. So we are light. And next estimated landing weight is 179.4, and maximum landing weight is 269.2. Yeah, so this weather here for 390 is real life, but that is of course not in a sim, because I use the weather from a day that it was pouring out. I love that, especially with the parallel 32 rain effects on the aircraft. Look at that, nice. So let's jump into the cockpit and yeah, so let's prepared in Lockheed Martin prepared. So D-Link A-cars pre-flight. So we're going from Echo Hotel Alpha Mike to Echo Hotel Alpha Mike. Flight will be, it says now Simbrief 1 hour and 32. But that is with real life now, so let's do the real one. That was 1 hour and 24. Taking off in about 30 minutes, so 11:50. Airliner ID is Mike Papa, and flight number is Mike Papa Hotel 9173. So let's D-Link that, and let's also go on to tower and request our clearance. So 121 decimal 9. Decimal 975.
Seatball clearance delivery, Martinair 9173 heavy, IFR, seatball ready
So ground 121.7, 6,000. That is indeed correct because that is also in real life. Trans altitude here, 6,000. Squawk 5215, and yeah, so we are at Echo Hotel Alpha Mike Sierra 94. All right, so let's. View truck is connected, so let's do the view. It is 22217, and it is in kilos of 30.6. The pilot says here 169.8. Let's see, so there's a load level 9.0. Yeah, it says here some cargo, but that is with the pilots only. Yeah, so let's put that on 0 because we have no cargo at all. So let's get rid of the stairs, fuel truck and stairs. Because it's pouring out rain and we have to do some in cockpit flight preparation. So AirAct 24-7 with the engine of the PW Pratt & Whitney 4065, Boston Next Echo Hotel Alpha Mike Sierra 94. So let's request a route. Then we can do also a company route, but let's request it. Alright, then load. Then we can do just in a moment activate and execute. Yes, activate, execute. So we are looking for runway 36 left. We are MPH9173 flight number. Yeah, wind data is also ready. So that's the right data from now and not from the real day. So taking off of runway 36 left via the spikeboard for Victor, this one, and then landing. Yeah, it says ILS 6, right? Yeah, it's only ILS 6, and we have no star of trans altitude because I have done the waypoints by hand. Alright, so let's see if this flight is correct. So, if you can see here, indeed taking off of the Kaagma op Polderman, that is Simbrief says 001 and Tomcat said 002, but I am sure it is 002. So let's see, we have no data. Alright, check. So let's see how this will be going. Yeah, this turn, I think I will do this turn manually with heading mode, and then activate this waypoint here to fly manually to there, or activate and execute by the lag speed. And then it is, let's zoom clearly in, AM409, and then from the other side of the departing route, yeah, here, so AM609 is going above there, Nice. Yeah, look at that. That is F awesome. Alright, so yeah. So also let's start the APU. And let's do the Altronics. So the middle one on olso and this one on ox. Let's do the no, not the packs on. So park and brake. Packs off, no smoke sign on. Oh yeah, of course. Let's do also the seatbelt signs and no smoke signs. So packs on, park and brake is set, pencil sign is on. So check. And the trim. So let's do first, of course, this. So zero gravity weight was 168.8. Now reserves. Yeah, it says 0 because we have Groningen, Echo Hotel, Golf as alternate. So let's do 0 because Groningen is before Schiphol from Hamburg. Cost index 300. Climbing to flight level 410. Step size 0, of course. Thrust limit. So let's do Simbrief. So that was select temperature of 45 of 54. Let's climb 1. Yeah, D ready to take off 2. It says here and it's 45. Now let's do it 45. Climb 1. And then taking off flaps 10 by 1500, 800 and 1500. Headwind here, there. 8 and runway slope says here. Down 0.10 degree. No. It says 0.1. Yeah, so tailwind. No, it's headwind. No, it's tailwind. 8 knots. Down degree 0.1. Conditions from the runway, I think it will be wet. DG, it says here 24. Let's put that in also here, the cruise DG 24. And then the trim is 3.2, so let's put that in already here. So 2, 3, 3.2. There. And then V1 was 114. Oh, 114. VR it says 117. And V2 it says 135. And then here it's the 8 knot of tailwind, it will be 144, so let's do 144 for now. Flight directors on, LNAV, VNAV, armed. The route is checked, so leave Of course, this is 3000. I'll leave this as it is. So, fuel tanks. Let's see. Yeah, the outdoors one only. So let's do the cross V12s on, and let's turn on fuel pumps already. Cross V12s are open, and this one are on. Nice. Check. So let's go into here for the APU starting in just a moment. So I think oh wait, let's do first this wind request. Loading in, and then descent wind request. Load, and then let's start the APU. And yeah, so execute, and then let's go in this request. So then after this flight we are landing with 10.7, so that is good enough for me. Alright, so let's start the APU for now. So let's go outside. Let's go on this one. Let's go to the other side to start the APU, because that are very, very amazing, beautiful sounds that I am like, and I think, and I hope, of course, and not I think, also you do too, like that sound. So let's stand over here and let's listen to starting the APU. So 1, 2, 3. Alright, so the APU is on. Very nice sounds. Let's, APU Gen 1 and 2 are available, so let's turn those on. Let's do the packs. Only one on before for the cockpit. Check and set. So let's turn on the service intercom. Park operations was set, so let's release the air conditioning unit and ground power. Wheel shocks are released. Trim was set. Page. Yeah, I do 1, 2. Alright, so this one can on the engine page. Let's see. Yes, so they are already gone. So let's go stand here. Look at that. Yeah, let's save the flight. And then let's request our taxi clearance. I hope to runway 36 left. Alright, so tower of our ground is 121.7, so let's listen to that.
Default ground, Martinair 90173 Heavy with Sierra, ready to taxi IFR. Martinair 90173 Heavy, taxi to and hold short of runway 36 center via taxiway Sierra 02, Quebec Alpha 27, Whiskey 10. Contact tower on 118.995 when ready. Default ground, Martinair 90173 Heavy, request runway 36 left. Martinair 90173 Heavy, taxi to and hold short of runway 36 left via taxiway Sierra 02, Quebec Alpha 26, Bravo Delta, Whiskey 5, Victor, Victor Sierra, Victor 4. Contact tower on 119.225 when ready. Taxi 2 and hold short runway 36 left via taxiway Sierra, Sierra 2, Quebec Alpha 26, Bravo Delta, Whiskey 5, Victor, Victor Sierra, Victor 4, Martinair 90173 Heavy.
Alright, so I was drawing a red line. I will do that on my laptop on the left to take a screenshot and then drawing a red line for the taxi route. Especially for me in the Netherlands, or when I'm on an airport I'm not familiar with, and there are a lot of taxiways and routes, like the new airport in Istanbul, LTFM, or the new airfield in Beijing. And it's also a little crossing with 4 taxiways behind each other, so yeah, that is insane. Alright, so tower is 119er. Decimal 225 for our takeoff clearance. Yeah, so let's request our pushback truck, because we are ready for the pushback. So it is straight down. And then let's stand over there. So let's go pushback. fuel leak.
Ground flight deck.
Go ahead.
Please confirm that the brakes are set.
The brakes was set.
Communications are okay and the brakes are set.
Thanks.
Alright, so let's turn on the beacon light. And let's go pushback.
We are ready for pushback and engine start. Facing southwest.
Understood. Facing southwest. Release the brakes, please.
Parking brakes released.
Parking brake released.
Pushing back.
There we go. So let's turn off the storm lights because this storming. Look at that. There's weather rain effects on the windows. Alright, so let's do one time clock transponder TARA because we have to cross runway 36 center. Because
All ground equipment is clear. You can start the engines at your discretion.
in real life he was staying on 36 left. So also we can start our engines. So let's turn the packs off and let's start the engine. So let's do the first outboard engines. These two here. And then of course you can see some better rain effects when starting the engine. So let's listen and look to that. So let's start engine 1 and 2. So 3, 4, 1. And let's go. Wait. Stop. Look at that. No, wait. It was 3-4. So, take 2, 3, 4.
The push is complete. Please set the brakes.
Alright, so park brake set. Let's
Parking brakes
view
set.
because this 22.
Understood.
Yeah, I was a little bit confused there. There are the cutouts. So let's go to the other side. And then let's go now and start indeed engine number 1 and 2. Looking for 20. So there's 20. So 1 and 2. Fuel. And let's kill the pushback truck. So out the brakes. RTO. I'll listen to the sounds. That is nice. So I got out. Look at that. Alright, so let's do and let's set flaps to 10. Now let's stand here. Look at that. That's a heck of a screenshot. So let's go and let's reset. Let's set the flaps to 10. So, oh, that is the gear. No, wait. 1, 5, 10. Check. Alright, so flaps 10. That's nice. So flaps 10 indeed checked. So before takeoff, flaps is set. Let's do the hydraulics on also all 4 packs on APU pack. Bleed off, Gen 1, 2 are again off. Let's turn off the APU and such as to continue with. Let's do an overhead panel check. Alright, so let's do a flight control check. So status, so full left, neutral, full right, neutral. I love when you are turning, you can see the oil pressure changing here. Look at that. On the above, there above, you can see the oil pressure. Look at that. I love this. So, yeah, indeed, full left, neutral, full right, neutral, full back, neutral, full forward, neutral. So let's do my feet on the rudder pedals. So full left, neutral, full right, neutral. Also the APU is turning off. Flight controls are checked, so that one can go away. Let's turn on the strobe lights because we are also crossing runway 0624, so strobe on, taxi and runway turn off on. Yeah, and now let's do terrain traffic on the right, and let's do that on. Let's see. Traffic radar on the left. So let's go. Let's go. There's coming the radar. Let's see how bad it is. And believe me, it is bad. Let's give that a second. scan the weather. Yes. Come on. So traffic, TA only, traffic weather, I think it is. Traffic terrain, oh yeah, of course, let's do right and left. Put on transponder, yeah, so the weather. Now. Come. Any second. Yes. Alright, so let's taxi and then weather terrain, weather terrain. Yeah. It's set. It is set, so yeah, let's taxi and then it will become visible, I think. Parking brakes off, and let's do the wipers on. And let's go taxi.
Radar display. Go around. Wind shear ahead. Wind shear ahead. Wind shear ahead.
Oh, nice. Also do a transponder test.
TCAS test
Passed, so it is working fine. So weather terrain, left to right, weather terrain. Let's do backup auto. Alright, so let's go all the way to the Polderbaan or 36 left. Let's turn this a little bit down. Wait. right. Because it is a little bit too sharp. Yes, that is better indeed. Alright, so let's go to the right. On Sierra 2 to Sierra 9. So I am asking me because the weather radar is clearly not showing any weather, but there is definitely, you can see some weather. So you have the option available that you can scroll back in Active Sky Next for the weather. But I have no idea if that will work. So, yeah. So I think I will leave it now for as it is, and when we are taking off I will look if that option is available indeed, because you have live weather and you can also scroll back. I have no idea if the function is available and is working. So let's see, because this weather was on, I can see on the screenshots when this weather was. So it's here. 9 of June 2065 was this weather. So let's see when we are taking off if this option is available. So Alpha 26 down on Bravo. That's of course also take care of the departure of the taxi. And we are very light, so you can feel that really in the steering of the airplane. Alright, so let's speed up. Let's do 30. I think it is 20, but let's do 30. for now. Yeah, so after takeoff I will look if the option is still available, and I can also see that I have put in 2 different CCALs numbers, so I have to change that also. So we are now on Alpha. Yeah, Alpha. And let's go then here to the left. Whiskey 5. Yes, indeed, Whiskey 5. Oh yeah, Delta. Delta Whiskey 5 to Whiskey 13. That indeed it was. So this runway in real life, and I think also now, is closed. So let's brake, and let's go here to the left. Nice and easy. A little bit of power in, because the airplane is empty with fuel and freight, but still then it is, or it was, let's see. 149,632 kilos. So even the airplane is empty, I can definitely not lift this airplane up when it's empty. So 36, center 18 right. So let's go here to the right. Let's brake a little bit. Not a very sharp turn, but a little right turn. Let's go speed up back again a little bit. So Victor Mike, down onto Victor. Victor Kilo indeed. Yeah, and 737 is maximum taxi speed of 30. I think the MD-11 or 777 and 747 is maximum of 20, but we are empty with packs, cargo or fuel, so some 747s are empty. I see taxiing 25 knots, so I have no idea what are those rules are specific by all those airliners. Of course with Ryanair and Southwest it will be not 30 but 50 maximum taxi speed on the ground. So let's see here to the right. There's the famous Polderman Tower, because the runway is so far out of the airfield itself, it has its own tower. Yeah, nice. So, and I'm also was here first day, and I am going to be here in 2 days on Monday, going here too. Also very special because I'm not going alone after 9 years of a relationship, but I'm going with my girlfriend. We have taken making the appointment from it was 4 till 9 o'clock in the evening. Not a minute earlier or later we will leave. So let's see how that will work in real life. Then of course you can see what an airplane do in real life, and that's flying and not taxiing or starting only his engine when pushbacking at the gate or from the gate, because all the magic happens on the runway, taking off, landing. I hope landing, because I prefer that a little bit more, because then the pilots have to struggle with a little bit of wind with the tail, so I love that a little bit more. But also taking off, I love that because it sounds, especially when Air China Cargo 747-400 with this same engines taking off to Shanghai, or the Atlas Air 747 to Chicago, when they, or Singapore flying sometimes not via Sierra of Sahara, that's airfield by Dubai there, but sometimes they are flying in one piece back to Singapore, and also Cathay Pacific in the 747-400 and 800 flights, I think always back from Amsterdam in one piece to Hong Kong. So when they are taking off, they are rocking with payloads. I think with less payload, because a Force and 747 400 of 800 fully loaded, taking off for a flight from 11, 12, 14 hours. I think there's a little bit too much payload. But alright, so Victor 4 or short runway 3 for left. So let's all short here. And let's do my feet. Rust a little bit on the rudder panels, so the right turn-offs, taxi and strobes now are again going off. Look at that. Also, let's save the flight because I want to make an short reel video. Look at spot outside on the nose when the water is spraying away. Yes. Yeah, alright. So then let's go request our takeoff clearance on 119.225.
Default tower, Martinair 9173 heavy, ready for IFR departure, runway 36 left. Martinair 9173 heavy, cleared for takeoff, runway 36 left. Cleared for takeoff.
Alright, so let's clear for takeoff from 36 left.
73 heavy.
Alright, so let's do my feet on the road panels first. Turn off the parking brakes. Let's do some power in, so auto throttle can armed. When I turn offs on, taxi light can go off or still go be turned off because no, let's turn them on. Yeah. Straps are on. Let's do going first stand on the runway, and then let's put the landing lights on, then going outside first to take a screenshot, and then I will shut my mouth because then of course you can hear those beautiful engines are roaring out. The engine to feed tank warning, I think. Overrides are on, so let's clear that. Checked. Alright, so let's stand here. Let's hold. Let's do the wipers off. Let's turn on the landing lights. Last one, screenshots outside. Let's do this. Look at spot. Wow. Onto there. Yeah. Let's zoom in. Alright. So let's go. After set. So let's do 30. So let's do first 30. I will hold my brakes. And then I will shut my mouth going outside and see all those water spraying out. So let's go. Let's start the clock time clock, or for flight time clock. Let's go 30. And let's go.
Airspeed alive.
Alright, so there we go. So let's fly by hand a little bit, going also on tower 118.075. That was amazing. So speed check flaps 5, landing gear off 000, speed check flaps 1. Let's trim up. I have no idea what the air traffic controller says, because he already give us our visual approach. So 3000 feet, so let's turn the autopilot on, tunnel pressure. Yeah, he wants us flying back to the airfield. So let's go all the way up to flight level 410. Heading 005, and let's confirm cancel IFR, because the air traffic controller thinks that we are flying back, of course, because we are by Amsterdam. Yeah, checked. Alright, so also speed check flaps up. So landing gear up and off, flaps up, no lights, over. So let's do that and progress that on lags. So climb 1. Yeah, it says 38,000 feet a minute, so yeah, let's leave that on climb 1 for now at the moment. So ignition can go off. Fuel imbalance, that is turned on, so let's clear that warning for now. Let's leave the passenger signs on because it's raining. So let's turn 10,000 feet. So let's turn on off the landing lights, runway turn off, and taxi lights. Oh, look at that! Let's go to 119.175. Checked. Checked. Let's go into heading 50. Yeah, look at that. We are climbing with climb 1 at 3,600 feet a minute. That is amazing. Look at that, vertical speed now, 61, nice. Alright, so let's go back to heading, I think, 55. So the airplane is flying stable, so let's turn on the seatbelt signs. Let's do rather left or rather right. Let's zoom a little bit down. Yeah, let's zoom a little bit out. 40, heading 52. And climbing here. Let's see. Yeah, there. We are now on open climb, and he's climbing 4,700 feet a minute. So we are rocking out. And I think also we are coming above the clouds. So yeah, open climb all the way straight up to 410. Yeah. Look at that. He is climbing. Let's go a little bit to the left. We're heading 30. Alright, so 250, just a second. So when I'm flying on flight level 410, I will stop recording. Then I will immediately recording back again. But that one part will be only flying the round flight and not with my voice. And then when we are before top of descent, I will stop recording part 2, and then I will record the landing with my voice, because I have then talk an hour or 40 minutes in the air, and I've nothing to say right now. So let's see, the overrides are 3 and 2 forwards are empty, so let's turn those off. I'm also happy with the followers because I saw it's going up, So very nice to see you here enjoying seeing this, flying me and not screwing up like that. Yes, that is indeed. I have the same number put in the cockpit. So I have to change that. Also, overrides after 2 and 3 are now empty, so let's turn those off. And then we are now landing back in Amsterdam with 8.9, so that's nice. So flight level 310, so 10,000 feet to go. We are flying still in the clouds. It says -6, and we are flying in the clouds, and ice is our wheel. So yeah, it's flying in the clouds still on flight level 320 -7. Yeah, let's be safe and let's do the anti-engine ice and wing for now on, till we are flying out of those clouds, because it is now flying, it's now the outside temperature TAT -10. So then the airplane is flying, climbing a little bit less faster, but let's better safe than sorry. Alright, so there we go. Yeah, we can see the top of those clouds here. Look at that. So we can do, just in a minute, turn off those wing and anti-engine eyes back again. So, flight level 345. So I'm flying a lot of in Flight Simulator 2020 now, in the front of my, in the TF design and the 11. Because, yeah, something else. Compare with Boeing or Airbus. Of course, McDonnell Douglas is now Boeing, but it's something else. Let's say it that way. And I love it. Of course, I love flying this Airbus. Of course, the Fenix Sim A320. We are doing planning a flight also in that, because you have 2 airplanes renting from a Canadian airliner to Corendon, and one has winglets and the other one not, and some lovely beautiful people have making the delivery available on flightsim.to, so I love that. So -20, and we are coming above the clouds at flight level 370, so there are some very high thick clouds. Alright, so let's turn off now anti-engine eyes and wing. Checked. Because it is -22, but we are coming up those clouds. So let's see, flight level 390, this is second, and then when I'm flying, and then when I am flying on up flight level 410, I will stop the recording, and then I will immediately go and record back again without my voice to record the flight itself. So heading 30. So that is going to be, look at that. That is awesome. So let's zoom a little bit out. No, let's zoom a little bit in. So you can see clearly the purple line. Still Schiphol, Amsterdam Center, 119.175. Look at those clouds. That is amazing. So 1 to go. And then I will stop recording. Look at that. Mach decimal 867. That is fast. Especially because we have 15 knots of tailwind. So our ground speed is 541. There we are. Speed LNAV VNAV path. Alright. And there we are, flight level 410. We can climb, I think, even higher. Yeah, indeed, 450. I love that to do in this livery, but he flown on real life on flight level 410, so that also we are doing that. So that was it for now. I will stop recording and back recording again for the flight itself after this turn. If you have a question, leave it down below. Like, share, that kind of stuff. I hope that you have enjoyed it. If you have a question, leave it down below. This livery, it is by the OS Simulations one, I think. No, wait. This is a little bit dirt livery, yeah. So this one is available on afsim.com if you are searching for Papa Hotel Mike Papa Sierra. You have two liveries, a dirt one, a very dirt one, and a little bit in between it, and that is this one. So that was it for now, and I will see you back tomorrow. For the landing, and of course for the flight itself. And if you want the route, is down below in this description. So bye bye for now. Cheers. Doei.